Einen wunderschönen guten Tag. Es geht weiter in Week 5 der Regular Season gegen die Steelers. Wird natürlich ein hartes Game gegen Big Ben. Aber kriegen wir hin.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So.
It's the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ich weiß gar nicht, was meine Goals für dieses Spiel sind, aber wir werden gucken.
Wir
kicken erstmal. Yes, me.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Now Roethlisberger on first down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Jetzt müssen wir hier erstmal gucken. Hier ist der Verteidiger. Ja, am besten direkt mal mit einem Sack für einige Yards. Direkt mal 10 Yards wieder zurückgeschickt. Also die O-Line von Pittsburgh ist nicht so die stärkste anscheinend. Das läuft doch mal direkt am Anfang. Und Harris kriegt noch einen Sack. Super. So, jetzt müssen wir mal gucken, wie wir uns offensiv laufen kriegen. Running Game geht schon mal einigermaßen.
The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 24 carries, 122 yardage-wise, and a score as well.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a bad
incomplete. Schade.
but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Throwing his Kaepernick on third down.
Und schon wieder incomplete.
It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. It was running out of gas.
Ja, zumindest noch ein Field Goal rausgeholt.
Just enough on it. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now.
Gut, der erste Drive war jetzt nicht optimal zum Ende gebracht, aber zumindest noch 3 Punkte geholt.
He'll look to shake off the interception on the opening drive. He should at least be comforted that it resulted in 3, not 6.
And if I were him, I would be the guy.
Aber auf jeden Fall mal eine Interception schon wieder geholt. Und hier wieder ein Tackle voll aus. Defense läuft im Moment einigermaßen.
So now to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On the give, this is Harris.
Auch schon wieder.
Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. This defense for the Broncos, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments.
Mal wieder ein 3 and out. Läuft.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. On his Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. On the return, Johnson.
Ja, war nicht viel zu return.
41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return.
Da war nicht viel zu return.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
Interception. Also. Gut, Pässe gegen Pittsburgh tatsächlich schwierig.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. A gain of 6 there on 1st. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Roethlisberger's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when they were.
So, also beide Defenses stark. Offense von Pittsburgh läuft noch nicht.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Wir versuchen es trotzdem nochmal.
Heading back out onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know the
Jetzt wird geblockt.
that are the best ones,
Okay.
the ones that really know how to lead their team.
Wir
They
rennen.
tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Jetzt muss ich werfen. Das gefällt mir nicht.
Now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Kaepernick.
Gott sei Dank.
That is incomplete.
Och komm, er hat ihn doch fest.
Right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, Sam Martin is on to punt for the Broncos. Ray McLeod deep for Pittsburgh.
Tackle verpasst.
But they get 11 back on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try taking it
Boah.
right down Broadway, past the 20, and into the end zone.
Blitzversuch, Blitz gescheitert.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Das wird schwierig.
4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Weil ich noch kein offensives Mittel gefunden habe.
And the lead is now 10-3. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll wind up with about
So.
6 up past the 30 to the 31. 10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
And that's why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Kaepernick. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
Ja, im Moment läuft's mal. Also, Field Goal Distance haben wir schon mal.
They'll hand it off now. Williams might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Boah.
Out inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory.
Ja, Touchdown.
End zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Dann können wir wieder ausgleichen.
Broncos are an extra point away from tying the
Aber ihr merkt, ich bin gerade echt am Überlegen. Ich rede kaum.
McManus's point after is good, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
Also, Pittsburgh stellt mich echt vor Probleme. Habe ich aber auch ehrlich gesagt nicht groß anders erwartet. Weil es halt nur mal Pittsburgh und Pittsburgh ist definitiv alles andere als eine schlechte Mannschaft.
First down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster, that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
In his 5th year in Pittsburgh, a good bounce back last
Ich habe noch kein richtiges Verteidigungsrezept gefunden.
He wants to continue to make grabs like that and get upfield.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, but it's going to be 2nd down. Roethlisberger going to get that to
Frage ich mich doch, wie der da so frei durchkommt.
across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Good strong throw and catch.
Kriegen wir nochmal eine Zone.
In this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. 7 yards, the pickup there. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25.
Okay, also in 75 habe ich jetzt schon mal einen roten Bereich.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Ben to throw again. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted.
Zweite Interception.
And the Broncos are going to get the football back at their own 17. Oh, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Kaepernick going to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21
Versuchen nochmal in Field Goal Reichweite zu kommen.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick.
Ja.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete.
Jetzt
Not a
aber.
good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. Again, he targets Judy, and this time the catch made. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Special Teams. Field Goal. Ja, versuchen wir es einfach. Mein Gott.
He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. And folks, this is a 67-yard attempt. That's
Gott.
running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short.
Ja, es war
Good. So that would have been. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Versuch. Kriegt er den Ball.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bronco offense ready to begin this third quarter of play. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is
Kurze,
a tie
schnelle
game.
Pässe.
No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 49 yards on the ground for him so far. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
So, der Run geht ein.
And it's Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he
Drei
even
verloren.
gets started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Got a man over the middle, it's Williams. And he will have
So, wenn jetzt langsam so mal eine Field Goal Reichweite, die wir schießen können, können wir nicht weiter
I know
durchkommen.
many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness.
Wo läuft mir der eigene Spieler im Weg?
Running savvy.
And he's going to have just
Flag.
a couple here with a marker
Holding.
on the field as well.
Ja, natürlich.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. go back to the ground with Williams. And inside the
Er war
20
ordentlich.
before he's brought down. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that could be a problem.
So, Manson so ein bisschen in die Pittsburgh Defense. Ah, weiß ich nicht.
Both 5'10".
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power.
Easy.
Trying to get in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Andrew Beck, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Kann ich auf jeden Fall ein bisschen beruhigt in die nächste Defense-Phase gehen.
Point from McManus is good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Gerade ich die Aufnahme nicht gestartet. So, gehen wir mal damit.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, "Don't do that again." What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Es ist die 3. Interception, also Defenses sind eigentlich beide nicht verkehrt. Mal gucken.
Position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the
So, auf ins letzte Quarter.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ja, sehr gut.
After the running play, we've got a man down on
Mark
the field.
Ingram.
While the training
Verletzt,
staff works
okay.
on him, we'll step aside and be right back. 2nd down and 4. They run it again with Williams, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a handoff. Here's Williams.
Er schafft fast noch das First Down, ey.
Solid pickup of 8.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Wunderbar, mehr wollten wir nicht.
First down before he's tackled at the 5.
And that pickup of a first down That's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go
Oh, komm, ey.
after the last completion, but this time
Kommt der da durch?
and they got there to break that one up.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Now Kaepernick.
Ja, wunderbar.
And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos.
Auf Sutton kann man sich halt verlassen.
Cortland Sutton, his third touchdown now on the year.
So,
Broncos are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
oh, ruling on the field?
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. McManus's point after is good, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out.
So, der wird jetzt versuchen, schnellstmöglich rüberzukommen.
We'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Short little throw to Ebron. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think.
Och, komm.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Es geht zu einfach.
Of 10 yards, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
It's brought in by Harris. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Ja, da haben sie ein Mismatch ausgemacht und haben es genutzt. So, jetzt muss ich irgendwie 2 Minuten von der Uhr kriegen.
Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here comes Johnson on the return.
Guter Return.
Inside the 30 at the 27. Denver's offense ready to go again. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they take a knee.
Trotzdem muss ich jetzt ein bisschen Zeit von der Uhr nehmen. Das Spiel hat mich jetzt echt gefordert.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 114 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee in the game.
Ja, die Zeit einfach runterlaufen, das finde ich immer, dauert immer so. Ab Zeitpunkt.
1978, I think it was in November.
And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They
Einmal gewonnen.
Undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game. That means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0.
Ja. Ja, war auf jeden Fall ein schönes Spiel. Schwieriges Spiel. Aber trotzdem knapp gewonnen. Gucken wir mal. Ich glaube, das Quarterback-Rating bei mir wird mies und wird bei Dan Roethlisberger wahrscheinlich noch mieser. Ich glaube, 3 Interceptions habe ich gehabt. Ja, 59%, also das war nix. Ja. Man kommt gerade noch auf die Interceptions eigentlich.
So for the Broncos, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will get a few extra days to savor this one before they
Rushing jetzt 3 Stück.
Meanwhile for the Steelers,
Oh Mann.
they'll fall to 1-4.
Ja, Passing an soll wesentlich besser.
And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks.
Gut. Ja, dann danke ich mich fürs Zuschauen. Wie gesagt, schaut gerne auf Twitch vorbei. Link findet ihr wie immer in der Videobeschreibung. Und bis dann. Tschüss.